It was Kurdish music and dance that first got me interested in the Kurds. I'm an avid folk dancer. I do dances from the Balkans. My favorite are Macedonian, but also I've been promoting Kurdish dances as Kurdish, not as Turkish dances, which is the problem that we have to deal with in the folk dance world. But one of the things I've been listening to the past couple of weeks is these wonderful modern Kurdish songs, which include some traditional stuff, and some of them are modern and creative. And I mean, I'm excited all over again, and in love with Kurdish again, even more, just by listening. While I'm sitting there doing my library work at home, I'm listening to all of these wonderful songs by Selbustari and Roshan Cheliker and Navid Zerdi. And it's just, every day I look forward to going to work so that I can sit there and listen to that while I'm working. And I think this also partially answers, like, these people who think that Kurdish is backwards. This is stuff that's being created now. It's modern, it's in touch with the world today, and it's also very Kurdish. So I want to pass my excitement about it on to other people. If I may, I'd like to say something very briefly about the Kurds in Sweden.
If you could keep it brief, please. Yeah, thank you.
They do. The problem there and everywhere is the young generation. Yes, they speak Kurdish. They chose to speak Kurdish rather than Turkish. But when the last time I was there, which was about 2 years ago, I was visiting with a Kurdish family, and they have 4 children who speak Swedish, and they speak English like an American. And they had some education in Sweden and Kurdish. And the first sentence that one of their daughters said had a grammatical error in it. She said, like, as ditum instead of mindit or something like that. So, and that saddened me, because it shows that, yeah, they force them to go to like Sunday school, and the kids are fighting them tooth and nail because they're not really interested in it. And they know the language more or less when they hear it, but they're not active users of it. They're not writing in it. I mean, another thing that we have to deal with is the future of this language, passing it on to the young generation, the next generation, so that it will survive. We don't want it to die out in 20 years. We're not here to make Ankara happy. We're not here to carry out their policies. And I'm very worried about, I mean, there is more education, and this Zoom is a way to get past borders. But first we have to train a cadre of teachers who are all on the same page and have the same information, and then pass that on to the next generation. And just very briefly, I know I would like you to invite me to give a talk about this in one of your forums another month. But I would like
to
see
promise. Yes, promise.
But in two sentences, my dream is for all Kurdish children to be educated in both Kurmanji and in Sorani, and in both the Latin and in the Arabic orthography, not just alphabet, but orthography, with a simple one-on-one correspondence between the two of them, which is how I teach it. My students for Sorani, they read it in the Arabic script, and then I'm training them how to transcribe that into the Latin orthography, which is what we use in the library world. Anyway, more on that when you invite me to give a long talk. I don't want to be a pig and used up too much time.
Don't forget your promise, yeah, Mama Stan?
Just let me know when.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sure.